Hello. Hello, chat. Aldebron? That's what I'm saying, man. I've been saying. Peak 0? True, true. I agree with your statement. Our stars are horrendous. You know, not fantastic. Not fantastic. Oh, hang on. Let me put up the Emilia safe space. There we go. Great episode, though. Despite the fact that our stars are not looking so good, it was a great episode. But damn, does that shit hurt. Damn, does that shit not feel good. Peak episode if it was the only thing that got released. Yeah. How is chat doing today? Are we chilling? Are we having fun today? Despite the circumstances? Yeah, there's something diabolical about the fact that that was the only fucking break time that gets leaked. And it was the one that hits the Pentagon. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'll keep on hoping. I won't, but I support you. If I'm being honest, I know when it's over. At least you have time to prepare for the video, I suppose. I suppose that's one way to look at it. It's definitely intentional. I mean, I have no clue. Hard to say. What's the next cope for Al? I'll be honest with you, Kopi, I don't have any. I don't have any cope for Al. I sincerely do think it's over. I'm proud of those who can cope still, but you know, I know when I'm defeated. I know when it's over. Do you think Crunchy will go 8 out of 8 for Core 1 mistranslations? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I do. Over in the sense that we are never getting an anime, like a, sorry, an Al reveal that actually happens on screen that people watch. Not in a fucking chibi anime. Core 1 holds 90% of my cope. I'll be fully dead when episode 116 airs. Is Arc 6 still going to be in Season 3? Yes. There's no reason it would not be. Chad, who cares about the anime? When is Top A dropping Chapter 14? True. When is he dropping chapter 14, man? Who cares about Arc 6 right now? Al got put in break time. That's what I'm saying, man. Chapter 14 will be at a break time. What happened to Shame? What's up? Hey, man. How you doing? Chibi Alex cute. You know, silver lining, I guess. Even Japanese VA also promote break time. Yep. Top A promoted it. I mean, I don't think anyone's surprised. Yeah, can we talk about that, by the way? Can we talk about how people are deciding to say that the hour reveal isn't actually that important? You, like, when I say you guys, I don't mean chat. I mean, you people saying that are actually, like, fucking brain dead. Like, it's very problematic that you can't read and you're making it everyone else's problem. How? Literally how? Dude, I don't know. I have no clue. But they won't shut the fuck up and they want everyone else to have to deal with their stupid bullshit. Anything to cap for the anime, I fear. They gotta twerk. Twerk for the anime, yippee! MHA level media literacy? You're not wrong. I didn't even know this break time shit existed. I don't think a lot of people knew that this break time shit existed, man. I don't think you're the only one. Them saying you were attacking the staff when all you did was say people should admit they fucked up so funny? Are people saying that I'm attacking the staff? That's funny. And your replies, yeah? They're brain dead. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you can just admit they fucked up, you know? Like, it's okay. It's okay to admit that they made a mistake. Besides the Alan stuff, the episode was amazing. This is true. It was. I was impressed. Maybe we don't see the vision. Maybe that's a good thing that we don't see the vision. I'm sure they can add subtle hints to Al's origin during Al and Subaru's convo during this core. Okay, but my question is, why are we adding subtle hints? Why don't you just, like... Why don't you just, like, do it? It's definitely a major fuck-up, but people being doomer about it is a bit of an overreaction. Who's being doomer about it? I am, it's over. Fair. Was today's episode priority? Not that I'm aware of, but that doesn't mean it's not true, of course. I just haven't heard anything about it. Crazy how they could have put this for episode 1's break time, but decided to toy with Al fans. True. What's your rating for today's episode? I don't know. I don't really think about ratings like that. It was good at a 10. I'm finally able to catch one of these streams. Hey, man. Do you think an actual reveal could still happen? I mean, look. There's always a chance. I can't see the future, so like... Maybe. Do I think so? No. I think it's over. I would love to be wrong. Do they consider break time canon? Well, if they didn't, I don't know why they would add it in the first place. So I'm pretty sure they do. Capella's a terrible person. She didn't buy any Garfield stickers. I know what's wrong with her. Could you explain more about who Garf and Wilhelm are fighting against? I mean, I could, but what's the fun in that? I don't know, chat. I knew stuff, like... I know stuff about episodes that I shouldn't know, okay? I'll say that much. But, when I didn't know anything about the hour reveal, I kind of knew in the back of my head that either I just so happen to coincidentally not know anything about the episode that he does this reveal, or it's in break time. Or it doesn't happen at all. So, I kind of had a feeling, man. I kind of had a feeling the whole time, but here we are. They glaze in Capella hard. She has some great scenes. Has the series told who artificial spirits are yet? I mean, we know that Beatrice is an artificial spirit, right? It's better than nothing, though, right? Yeah, it is better than nothing, but like, holy shit. You know what I mean? It's like, damn. Life ain't easy. Is this confirmed in the anime about Beatrice? Somebody else answer this question, I don't know. Beatrice and Puck are labeled artificial spirits in a season 2 break time. There you go. Whew. Echidna, I was deeply involved in her birth. Dude, I have totally fucking lost track of what anime only should and should not know. Like, there are so many details where I'm like, oh, that's definitely in the anime. And then someone's like, no, it's not. God damn it. What it has to spoil? Nothing. Yet. Smile. It's funny, last stream I accidentally set a spoiler because I forgot. Like, it was just kind of like a stream of consciousness. Those who remember. Those, hashtag those who know. Oh, but nobody noticed, so we were chilling. Can we add Capella to the room? Like, well, where? What would she, like, what would she do? Otto is really annoying in my opinion. That's whoa! Whoa! Holy goalie! Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. This shit gonna beep for the next 20 minutes. Thank you so much for the 20 gifted. Holy shit. Yo, Bartol. One up? Yo, Bartol. Haha. Welcome to membership life, guys. Figured it would be good compensation for the break time. Thank you, thank you. I mean, you didn't have to do that at all, but I appreciate it. You're good. Shut up. I try and keep up posts for members all the time, so welcome, people. Even though I may not do a good job sometimes. There will be a non-ReZero video soon. Soon TM. Jesus. My normal video production rate has been a little bit slower than usual because, you know, I've been occupied. The vine booms jump for the beef. You know, I actually don't know anything about parkour civilization. I didn't jump on the meme, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. This sound is crazy. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna be listening to this for a little bit. Add a framed picture of Capella. You know, guys, we could add like furniture. We don't have to add just like little, like little pictures everywhere. We could add like we can add literally anything. Add another table. Why would we don't need furniture? Why not? Beanbag chair? Yeah, see there you go. Someone in chat's cooking. Let's add a lamp. Add a giant fly. Add one fly. Should it be like a a little teeny tiny fly that you can barely see? Maybe if you squint you can tell it's a fly. Add Capella chair. Chat, what is a Capella chair? We have to have an answer to what a Capella chair is before I can add it. Oh my god. It's still going. Chair Capella cooks. I don't... Okay. Chair Pella, new emote. Alright. Let's get the poll out. Let's see. But, okay. If we vote on Capella chair, I don't know what to add. Like, I don't know what that means. Add a helmet. You should look at the picture in front of you. See, everyone has a different answer for what a Capella chair is. Alright, start the fucking poll. Fuck you, Jordan. Man, what I do. Chair themes around Capella's colors. Okay, guys. If Chair Pella wins, it's not something I'm gonna be able to do live. Okay, I'm gonna like... it's gonna be something I have to do later. Otherwise, I'm gonna spend so long on making a Capella chair. Chair Pella creation stream. It better be worth it. It probably won't. Cause like I still don't know what Capella chair means. Caper, can you DM me with like Capella chair design ideas? Look like my moment. He already knew. I didn't even have to say it. We're all Capella chairs? Speak for yourself, man. There's a furniture brand named Capella. Chat, is this real? Alright, we're stopping the count. Dude, I don't think a single furniture poll has ever gotten this many votes. What song is this? I don't know, some random shit. Sorry. When is The Office getting an air fryer? I don't know, nobody wanted to vote on a fucking air fryer, so... Do you think Regulus's VA will reach Capella or Sirius level? No. I think Capella and Sirius are exceptional. It'd be cool if you did, but I'm not gonna bank on it. Crusch themed air fryer. We're already on the Capella chair. We can't go back now. A generator to power the microwave. I mean, they're in a building. You don't think it has electricity? Like, what the fuck? It doesn't have to. His voice is already perfect for Regulus. Yeah, that's fair. More power. Do you think Sirius is pedal juice level? Yes, I do. I think she is quite good. Guys, how come you're coming up with all these ideas now and not when we're looking for for items? Like when the vote's up, you guys are like, a Capella chair, a fly. Ridiculous, man. Takes me a bit to get the brain turning. Just add a coal-based power plant in the corner. Okay. Themes. Man, you can't just say themes. Like... Doesn't work like that. You can't just go with themes. You seen the photos of Regulus at the freak-off parties? No, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was caught with Epstein. Concepts. I have concepts of a plan. Which Archbishop do you think would attend a Diddy party? Probably the one that's having one right now in the anime. Next time we have to put up a tied up Heinkel in the chair in the corner. That would be good. Don't worry, guys. We have our best minds on Capella right now. I'm sure Caper will figure it out. Is it cut content? Yeah, it's cut content. Don't worry. It's a crazy deep cut. So like, don't feel bad if you don't know. It's fine. It's like it's a web novel. Jordan, where are you? Jordan, chop chop boy, arrive swiftly.
Yo, the Chop Chop Boy is crazy.
You didn't like that? What's wrong, man?
Mr. Man. I can't hear you, Mr. Man.
You can't hear me?
Oh, there we go. Now I can hear you. What's up, dude?
Hey, man.
Wait. I actually can't hear you in Discord. Hold on.
Huh?
Hold on. I cannot hear you in Discord. Hold on. I don't know what the issue
This
is.
fucking
Oh
guy,
god,
man.
chat, I broke something. Hold on.
It's
Stay
always
here.
something with you, man.
Hold on.
He's too afraid.
Okay.
He's afraid of the
Speak to me.
smoke. Hello?
Yeah, it's actually not working. I can hear you in the stream, but I can't hear you in Discord.
That's really convenient. Yeah, have you tried putting on headphones?
Dude, like the circle briefly turns green when you speak, and then it just like stops.
Hmm.
Okay, now I just heard it again. Okay, say something right
Hello?
now. Okay, I think it's working.
Dude, this
I
fucking guy.
can't tell if
is
it's staying
ridiculous.
consistent though.
What do you mean staying consistent?
Like the green circle when you're talking.
I think you're having a
As he-
meltdown.
Okay, wait, I think it's working now. I think it's working. Guys, I swear I'm not schizo. I promise. I
You
promise.
sound crazy.
No, I promise. Okay, I think it's working. Hi, chat. Hey, buddy. How about that break time, yeah?
Can you go fuck yourself?
Dude,
Like, what is your problem?
listen. I know I said before this season started that, like, the break time was a possibility, but, I didn't think they were actually gonna do it, you know?
Yeah.
I really didn't. That's rough. That's rough. Because yo, chat, I can read the chat. I'm seeing you guys cooking me. Yo, I fixed the chat. I'm sorry. Spare me. God, why your chat so mean to me, bro? What did I do? What?
Because
did
you
I do?
you come into my house and you immediately hit me with trauma. You know something that traumatized me.
Dude, Bubba hits me for timeout every week, all right? I think that's more traumatizing than what you're doing.
That's not me, bro. You're fucking hitting me for that man's wrongs.
Hey, man, who's the employer? All right, he's the employee. Who employed him?
I don't pay him.
just
It's
saying.
fine. I don't pay him.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, dude. Very unfortunate break time situation. It definitely has flown over a lot of people's heads, reactors especially. I saw a tweet from DZ and he was like, you know, there's no way they put this in a break time. Thank
Yeah.
God it ended up on my timeline. So
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much like the general consensus of how the break time is going to be interpreted, especially when there's no like easy way. You know, it'd be more convenient for them to put a break time like in the actual like episode post the ending or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Blue Lock kind of does that when the Blue Lock episode ends. They roll the credits and then they do like the Blue Lock extra
Mhm.
whatever's time it is at the end of the episode. But yeah, very unfortunate. But hey, you know, we'll take what we can get, I guess. You know, now I don't know if this could also be like a potential turning point for the future. You know what I mean? You know,
Mhm.
now that they've corrected a major wrong here, will they try to maybe do Al the right way in the future? You know, we'll see. I kind of doubt it, but a part of me really wants to like imagine that they recognized what they did with him was a ginormous oopsie. And going forward, they do not need to try to pull this nonsense again because they should know now that whatever consequences they do early on in the series, you know, could end up ricocheting umpteenth years down the line. So that's the hopium for the future. But yeah, are you happy to see all the collateral damage? I'm not. I'm really not, guys. I really wanted you guys to win the right way, but they didn't cook with the break time. I mean, they did because they made it exist, but you know, it's
Bare
still
minimum.
gonna fly over. Yeah, it's still gonna fly over like 90% of Western viewers' heads. So, yeah, did Jordan cause the Al break time scandal? Probably. I don't know. You know, I'm sure I slid a note into the director's office and was like, "Hey, don't let this guy named Asarath HS win, please."
Why did you do this?
And hey, listen, man,
Like, for what purpose did you do this to me?
I had to return fire. All right,
For what?
you know, hey man, you know what you did.
I don't.
You know what you did, man.
It's all Bubba. You blame me for everything Bubba does.
You know, it's funny. I look in chat. And he posted an image of a dark Deku in the alleyway, bro. Right when I said don't summon him. Oh man, but yeah. Sorry for your loss, chat. But with that being said, today's episode, guys, really good. Really good. In fact, I actually have just a few things to say about today's episode in regards to why it was so good. Does Jordan have a PO box I can send a perfectly safe package to?
Do you?
Not anymore. I don't. Gonna disable that real quick. Just be like, hey guys, can you take my take the PO box down? Yo, why is everybody cooking me in chat? What did I do, guys? Where's the love? Where's the love, guys? Where's the love? All right, did you guys?
They're accusing you of putting the owl reveal in break time.
Chat, none of you have proof nor evidence. All right, I'll be speaking to my lawyer. That's all I have to say about the issue. I have several pipe bombs. Yo, can you send them to Bubba instead? I live with Bubba. I live in Bubba's basement, so just send them to Bubba, and you know he'll get them for you. Jordan, your hair looks small today. Yo, you know, it's the fresh cut. You know, it's the fresh cut.
Yeah.
The love died with the hour reveal. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Anywho, let's talk about the staff today, chat. Let's talk about the staff today. Because I gave also a whole rundown, and I'm sitting here with episode 2's list and episode 5's list. First things first, notably, of course, the episode direction today was done by the same person who directed episode 2, Kazui Otsuki, I believe is his name. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that fully right, but we're gonna go with it. So of course that's always a good sign to have somebody competent come back and direct the episode that was notably part of the first major set of good action this season. But most importantly, I want to direct attention to the storyboarder this week. So episode 2's storyboarder was Shinji Itadaki, and this week's storyboarder is Susumu Nishizawa. Okay. Notably between both of them, they have large resumes of where their work has been done with or done at. I don't know if anybody has seen Fate Apocrypha on Netflix, but if there are any Fate fans in chat, if you recall the climax fight of Fate Apocrypha, if you've watched Kaiju number 8 and recall the climax of the raid on Tachikawa Base,
Boring.
if you've watched the casual board. If you've watched Sword Art Online Alicization and remember the first half of the adaptation where Kirito fought the goblins in the dungeon, Susumu Nishizawa has been responsible for all of those episodes in particular. And if you recall, that basically means that he can make things move big time. He's got a lot of good stuff there in terms of the boards for those episodes, especially Fate Apocrypha. So with that being said, yo, listen, guys, I know Sword Art Online, Kaiju number 8 mentioned, okay, listen, just let me cook. Jesus Christ, I do all this research and you guys boom me in the head, bro. Come on.
They don't have any respect, man. Hopefully someone gets them in line. I'm not gonna do it though.
Okay, dude, this is your stream. That's crazy.
My stream? This is your channel.
Oh, brother. This guy, dude. Stop yapping, Jordan. All right, guys, listen. Basically what I'm trying to say is the potential for stuff to move quite well and efficient this week was very high. And I think that definitely is contributing to the storyboarder on top of Kazui Otsuki being a very competent director. So I want to say that in terms of episode direction, Kazui is definitely a very solid choice, like a solid 8 out of 10 choice. It seems that storyboard-wise, Susumu or Shinji could go either way in terms of action. They clearly have some good competency, especially with Hamill, of course, still being alongside the key animator list. Of course, Hamill was action director in episode 5 versus him being just the key A in episode 2. But as long as Hamill's present, you know, I think that should be some pretty good stuff no matter what, of course, alongside other key A's, of course. But, you know, Hamill's been a very noteworthy one this season. So, yeah. Other than that, you know, good staff this week pretty much for the most part. Storyboarder definitely caught my attention. And I think that's pretty evident, especially right off the bat with the episode and pretty much everything Capella. But we'll get back to that shortly. Keep yapping, Jordan. I'm clapping my feet. Thank you. I'm trying. You know, it's my professional, my whole professional yapper. You know. As far as episode 5 goes, this list of notes actually goes quite long this week. So I'm actually gonna try to move on a little fast here and not to take up something. It'll take a lot of time, really. Brother, you burnt the kitchen. Stop cooking. How did I burn the kitchen? All right, the only thing that Caper is burning the kitchen, trying to cook up this Capella chair. All right, that's the only thing that's burning, chat. Wow, the episode's good. All right, fine, chat. I get the point. All right, I'm moving on to the Jesus
Let him cook,
Christ.
chatters. Let him cook.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
bringing good knowledge to this stream right now, so you guys can tell which episodes in the future are good as well, okay?
God, I'll take my talents elsewhere, aka back to Asa's DMs. Jesus.
Yippee.
As far as the episode goes, the notes starting from the beginning. Regulus and the numbered choir, aka his party, his ditty party, or whatever the case may be. So it seems that, so maybe I'm just like not thinking about it correctly, but I know Emilia's the 79th wife or whatnot,
Yeah.
but then the girl who came in today, her number was like in the hundreds. So does he like marry these girls like out of order for some reason, or like what's the deal with that?
It's very possible to just keep numbers reserved, right?
Yeah, okay. I was just wondering because I was like, wait a minute, like I thought she'd be like a wife that's like right behind Emilia, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with that being the case, at least we know Emilia is alive. And the new girl this week, her VA is also done by I forgot her name, but I know she's the girl who plays Kaguya, and Kaguya
Yep.
Sama Love is War. So that's very cool. They're cool to see her back in action again. Hopefully there may be something cool to come from her. If anything, we'll only, time will only tell. But so we know Emilia's situation is somewhat, I guess, she's alive. We'll leave it at that. Next note, let's see here. I already talked about the staff, and just, right off the bat, the episode was moving quite a bit. Subaru and the whip, Crusch doing her thing, Julius doing his thing, but of course we're splitting off here with Julius versus the first Gluttony brother, and Subaru and Crusch moving inside. And of course, my first major note this week is Capella takes the stage. So,
yep.
I did notice that when they entered and saw that dragon, of course, notably, not only did it not have the same color eyes as Capella did from last week, but it didn't attack them either. Crusch actually went on the offense and kind of
the dragon was just chilling, bro. They started beating the shit out of it.
I felt bad. I was like, damn, wait, like I don't think this is a bad dragon at all. But Capella took the stage here. Obviously, all the people who were unfortunately with her in the vicinity were turned into giant flies, and Capella takes the stage. Huge stuff with her VA and just her overall design, her facial expressions, the exaggerations, the bombasticness, the energy with her VA was just there. You know what I mean? It's clearly there. She's clearly definitely going to be a staff favorite. I think that they're going to enjoy drawing Capella just how the Oshinoko staff enjoys drawing Kana and Akane for their animes, you know what I mean? Just kind of respective stuff. There's clearly going to be a lot of fun with her. Some big fans of her, of course. We've seen staff talk about her publicly about how they wanted to draw her a certain way just to kind of bring out her personality and stuff like that. So good stuff there. I'm enjoying Capella. I think that she's going to be, she's probably shaping up to be the most fun Archbishop in terms of personality.
Very strong presence. Very strong presence this week.
Yeah, very, very, very cool stuff there from her. I enjoyed her the entire time. Did Jordan already forget Roy's name? No, I just simplified it to the other thing. Or the
his other brothers or something like that.
Yeah, I said the other Gluttony brother, but I didn't forget Roy and his brother. Okay, I might have forgot the other brother's name.
What's his brother's name?
It starts with a B, right? It starts with a B, right?
His last name does.
Okay, you know what? I'm giving, chat. I'll take the ass beating for that. All right, I'll take the ass beating for that. I accept my fate. But I'm sorry, chat. It's a lot to keep up with. Okay, let me cook. As far as Capella, still, we're going to enter her transformations. I kind of, what a liar. You guys are not funny, guys. I kind of felt like at first it came off the impression that she was like a chimera at first. Because she started with like the claws and then the wing and then the feet, and it gave me a impression of a chimera. But it seems like she can transform into anybody or anything, rather. At least that's in her capability. Of course, I don't know the scale. I doubt she'd be able to transform into like the white whale or something. You know what I mean? But she's definitely going to be quite the person to deal with. And I wonder who is going to deal with her, because again, it seems that as
Like a
long as
chair.
there are other, as long as there are probably other monsters nearby that she can take over, she can probably transfer herself into that monster
Shut up.
as, by the dragon, because she separated herself from the dragon clearly in this episode. So definitely going to be a pain in the ass to deal with. I feel like, especially being a talkative short person, they tend to be very, very hard to deal with in terms of just maneuverability and all that good stuff. So with that in mind, of course, she's being the dog shit out of Subaru this week.
He's getting his ass beat.
Somebody help my man. I do want to note, surprisingly, Subaru had some pretty strong defense. I didn't know his resilience got a slight buff, for him to take that hit both in the air and from the side with the dragon tail. That was pretty, maybe I'm just reading into it a little bit too much. Maybe Tepe was like, I don't want to kill him here just yet. So let me let him tank these real quick. But of course, he did tank that shit though. He did tank it. It's pretty cool.
So, someone asked, do we know where the guy is who wears the knight helmet without a shirt?
Chat, I get the point. My bad. Okay,
No,
I know I'm skipping on the details.
I don't know if they're making a joke about you or if this is a real message. They don't know his name.
Oh god, short person are hard to deal with. Yeah, that's what I always phrase them by. Short person hard to deal with, because they usually are hard to kill. And like characters like Capella, they're hard to kill. They're very, very versatile in terms of their moveset and arsenal. So that's why I always kind of describe them as. But as far as Capella's whole ordeal, I get Sirius is now Regulus. I'm still kind of working out the kinks with. Gluttony is more self-explanatory. Pretty much her. I'm going off the assumption right now, based off her speech, that hatred equals love for her, essentially. By her turning everything else around an individual to something that will be considered grotesque or disgusting, all eyes will be on her, but it's not in a loving sense or like an attraction sense. It's more of a, I hate you. Why did you turn this 10 out of 10 into something I can't love anymore type deal?
Someone added you with something in the Discord server in the ReZero anime channel.
Oh no. Chat, hold on. Okay. Yo, Pyro. yo, that's crazy. No. No. I'm coming back to that. At the end. Gosh damn it. This is why I literally was like, man, I should probably go back to like an anime profile picture at some point, because somebody's gonna take this and meme it at some point. But gosh damn it, dude. This is why we can't have nice things. They gave you guys Photoshop and now you guys want to ramp it. No, chat, no. Yeah, that's me, chat. Pretty epic, I know. Let's see here. Capella VA definitely is going to be contender for VA of the season, I think, as well.
Her and Sirius.
Yeah, her and Sirius are going pretty hard. I feel like she is definitely going to be VA of the season, undoubtedly, hands down. Just to note, but we'll see. There's going to be that whole Anime Corner Twitter account that kind of sets up stuff to vote. So make sure to vote, because I'm sure she'll be on the ballot to vote for this year. As far as an interesting point, though, and this relates to the end of the episode regarding Subaru's whereabouts, no resets.
Yeah.
It seems to me that Tepe is making sure that Subaru does not die here. And I think that's appropriate for this season. I feel like ReZero season 1 and 2 kind of worked. More so 1 in this situation compared to 2, because 1 was a lot more direct confrontation with a lot of unknowns, right? Because we didn't, Rem didn't know whether or not it was okay to trust Subaru. Then we had stuff with the white whale, and then we had stuff in the alleyway. You know what I mean? Subaru had to get adjusted to a lot of stuff in season 1. And, it was okay for him to die quite a bit back in season 1, because we're just getting as adjusted to this world as he is. But this time around, it's different. We're dealing with these 4 antagonists that do not necessarily bring the idea that their move sets or what may happen in one loop will play out the exact same and then in the the next loop regarding anybody else may live or die. You know what I mean? What I mean by that is that, let's say Subaru died this episode, right? And then
Mhm.
him and Crusch approached it a different way. You know what I mean? There's no guarantee that in the new timeline, sure, Crusch may be okay, perfectly fine the entire time. But what if something happens to Garfield? You know what I mean? There's just no guarantee that everything will always play out as intended. And it's clear that Tome does not want to kill Subaru. So I'm expecting it to be a very grueling season for Subaru, especially with, his leg kind of got KFC'd again at the end of the episode, which is like, damn, what is up with this man and his leg? They just don't want him to keep his leg, man. That shit is tough. But yeah, I'm very proud of that. I did say in this season that because it's a season of no preparation, a lot of what was going to be approached on a episode by episode basis. There's no guarantee for anything, and there's no time to prepare for anything because any delay could spell the end of somebody's life. You know what I mean? So, I'm taking it as we go.
Mhm.
So keeping that in mind, of course, no resets. I'm a full belief now that we are getting no more resets for this season now that things have popped off. But I could be wrong. But given that we only have 3 more episodes in this core, I'm betting no resets. Capella's blood buff or demise. So after Capella got done delivering the 10 out of 10 performance, she did leave her blood on Crusch and Subaru. And of course, those two escaped, with Subaru falling into the water after the Watergate was destroyed, which I will go back to briefly, but also Crusch has it as well. My thing now is I have 2 concerns regarding the future, and that is what happens to Crusch, what happens to Subaru, because I want to imagine that Subaru. Now I don't know if this can come into play or anything like that, but
Mhm.
we know that Ikenda's tea helped him gain some resistance to the sloth witch factor or whatnot. I'm wondering if that resistance happens to does it contribute here at all, and maybe it doesn't exactly kill him, because again, I don't think it's going to kill him, but if it doesn't kill him, does it buff him? And if it buffs him, does he get the ability to regenerate his leg by chance, considering that her blood is part dragon blood? Maybe it has some regenerative properties. Maybe it does give him a boost in a new area that he so desperately needs, because without Beatrice, he is getting slammed. But I have no idea. Crusch, on the other hand, I am very concerned about. It's bad enough she already lost her memories and she's having to essentially rebuild her life from scratch.
Crazy L's, man. Crazy L's for Crusch.
Yeah, now it's like she's got a curse, and now she has to basically fight to, not succumb to the curse. And it's like, dude, what is this going to do from her? And at this point, I am also adding a red flag on Crusch now for the season. It was on pretty much like anybody up in the air for the most part. Obviously, Miti's got the biggest flag right now, but Crusch definitely has the biggest flag right now, 100%. I don't know what this blood can do. I don't know what it will do. I don't know if she'll succumb to it and she'll have to die. I don't know, but this is what I was talking about when I said that I expect some form of royal candidate to take the L this season, and it's definitely looking like it'll be Crusch for the time being. Mimi, I'm sorry. Why I say Miti? I'm sorry, Mimi. Yeah, I think Mimi has a major death flag for the time being, unless Wilhelm comes in clutch, and then Crusch is the second one. But time will tell. You know what I mean? Time will tell. Time will tell. Time will tell. We'll see how that goes. See here, what's next here? Council of 10 MIA. So transitioning back to Kiwitaka and Anastasia, the Council of 10 is missing, which means that there is now a warning flag on Kiwitaka's head, given that he's one of the Council of 10. And of course, we have Sirius back on the field as well. Glad to see her back in the same episode as Capella. That's 2 strong VAs going at it this season, of course, competing for best performance. And of course, Mimi's siblings return to basically buy Anastasia time, as debunked by the subtitles.
Jumping in real quick. I don't know why the anime describes them as missing, because they're dead. They're all dead.
Oh.
It's for some reason, like in this exact spot in the novel, Kiritaka goes, they got wiped out. but instead in the anime they make it sound like they're missing. I don't know why.
Oh. Yikes. Okay, well that changes things. I gotta let me Council of 10 dead as hell. Okay, cool. So yeah, okay, so they're all dead. Why do they not just outright say that? God, that's such a different.
Did they
like,
say
interpretation,
missing?
man.
Yeah. Crunchyroll and Muse both say missing, which makes me believe that the anime worded it as missing for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh my gosh. Jordan, how does Jordan feel about the treatment of Crusch? Do you feel it's interesting or is it a bit too mean? Why do you feel Teppei made her suffer so much? Considering that Crusch was one of the first major allies to really aid Subaru, I don't think it's mean or anything. Because it's not like Teppei is like pulling a Horikoshi and ripping her limbs off limb from limb. You know what I mean? I think Teppei does pretty like that left. I think Teppei does pretty interesting ideas with how they make the cast suffer. And a lot of them have been psychologically, of course, with memories and stuff like that. Again, until I see what this curse brings, maybe, or not curse, but the dragon blood brings, or whether or not she succumbs to the curse and what her result may be, maybe I'll change my mind. I think right now it's pretty balanced for everybody right now. She did lose an arm in season 2. That is true. That's right.
Yeah,
that
but
is true.
it got hot glued back on though, so it's all good.
Yeah, it's different if Teppei was like taking off like Emilia's like arm, and then it's a permanent injury, and then you take off Crusch's arm, and then Anastasia like becomes crippled in the arc. You know what I mean? It's different if he like does it like that. Then I'll start looking at him sideways, Horikoshi style. But injuries be injuries, and we've clearly seen that there are capabilities out there to restore these injuries to either full extent or temporary extent until further medical expertise is expressed after the dangerous pass. So yeah, I think it's fair right now. Do you think her arm will come off if you pull hard enough? Dude, she's not a Lego, bro. I'd hope not. You know what I mean? Otherwise, Ferris is kind of ass at healing. Jeez. But we'll hope. Hope it doesn't come off. But we'll see. We will see. I think Crusch's comeback will be generational if she survives. But we'll see. With that being said, with Sirius back on the field, now I have a emphasis on Kiritaka's survival, because he departed with Anastasia with his men.
So you have to think though. I don't know if this might be in your notes, but sorry if it is. If they want to get to the Council of 10 to find the remains, why would they all be dead?
That is a good point. And I guess I guess it's a good point, because it's not like they know about Kiritaka, right? I mean, I want to assume that they either do or don't know about Kiritaka's, well, maybe they do. Maybe they do know about his specific position. I don't know. But, whether or not he lives, I mean, okay, I want to assume that at that point, right, then he probably will live. You know what I mean? But, it'd be interesting to see, will he gamble that life? Because if they kill him, they won't find the witch's remains, all that good stuff. But, if he doesn't tell them, they might try to either. I don't know if anybody can. Well, then again, I don't know. It's public knowledge. Okay, then yeah, they probably do know his position. But it's not like, yeah. I'm thinking, Shaq, because it's like. I'm thinking, because Sirius, Sirius could have gone anywhere this episode, right? But she went there. Right, and it obviously wasn't just for any willy-nilly reason. Like, she clearly has a reason to get some information about the witch's remains and the means to get there. So maybe we should go under the assumption that Kiritaka's position is known, and whether or not they get Kiritaka or Anastasia, either of them are valuable in this situation, right? So we'll have to see what becomes of him. I don't know if Kiritaka would rather die than speak. I don't know if Kiritaka's name is public knowledge. I mean, if it's public knowledge, then if Gluttony were to devour his name or devour him, then would he be able to get his memories and then learn how to get there themselves if they just capture him and take him back to HQ, or if the witches regroup? I don't know, but there is possibilities. You know what I mean? But we'll see. As for my second exclamation point, or exclamation or caps locks, I'm sorry. Otto Goat. Um, seeing Otto do cool stuff in ReZero, that's like critical stuff. It's like the equivalent of like taking the coldest Sprite on the hottest day ever. You know what I mean? That shit hits, man. Otto came in clutch this episode 100% because I'm watching the episode and I'm like, Jesus Christ, they need Reinhard. Like they need this man. It's incredible how much like can change when you sideline, bench, seal the strongest person in the room. But the minute I saw that insect, I forgot what it was called. Forgive me, chat. The minute I saw that insect, I knew it was his time. And he came in clutch, gave, Reinhard enough time to grab hold of his dad and then felt, hit him with the bottle on top of the head, called the GGs there. Auto clutch. Big boy Otto, man. Where he moves now, not sure. I doubt he should be moving by himself, but he would probably go to regroup with the others. Curious to see what else Otto may contribute to this arc. I've been told that big man got hands, all that good stuff. So we'll see.
And now, Reinhard is unleashed.
Yes, and that is actually my next point. I made my JJK reference. Reinhard unsealed. Where will he go? So Reinhard has a couple of places he could go. I want to automatically take. Well, I guess technically they're all in one main area right now, technically. So I guess he's just gonna head straight towards the main event. He's got no reason to go to Regulus because he's not aware that Emilia has been captured. Which further proves my theory, or at least gives me more ammo to my theory that he will help Subaru, because Reinhard doesn't know where he is, and obviously Subaru is going to be the one that wants to get Emilia back. But he's going to need some ammo to really, he's going to need a big gun to take down Regulus. And I don't think, a whip is a big gun. It's kind of a kid gun, if you will, a toy gun, if you will. So I think Reinhard is the big gun to take down Regulus if he decides to go with him after the situation is handled. Now, my big question is, does Reinhard get the triple kill this season? Is my question. Because I feel like...
Triple?
I feel like, killing Gluttony, killing Sirius. Okay, no, I take that back, actually. Technically, he may go to where Sirius is. It's possible. And deal with Sirius. But at the same time, if he goes to Sirius, I want to imagine that either... See, no, he can't... I don't know where Reinhardt will go, actually. No, I do. It can't be Sirius, because Sirius is near people. And if Sirius takes a hold of anybody else, they'll die. Now, unless Reinhardt still goes to Sirius, kills Sirius, but ends up killing Kiritaka by accident for whatever reason, or holds Kiritaka, hostage for whatever reason, that may be the case. But I feel like if anything, he'll arrive at the main stage with Capella, and that may contribute to the opening tease coming true after all, which will be very interesting because I wonder how insane that fight may be, considering it's like one man versus like an army of God knows what she can create. That'll be interesting. Notably, of course, Felt said, don't hold back, like let loose. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I like that little exchange where he was like, "I'll try not to be reckless," and she was like, "Be reckless."
Yeah, like damn, city damage be damn, lock in. You know what I mean? I like that. That's hype. So I'm curious to see what Reinhardt will do in these next two episodes, and I'm curious to see how many kills will we get this season, because I feel like killing off too many Archbishops may be a little much, considering that I expect the Archbishops to be long-term antagonists. Of course, I know there's like a few other Archbishops that we haven't seen yet, I think. You know what I mean? Or at least maybe there's like, one or two more I haven't seen yet. I can't remember off the top of my head how many are there total. We've seen Greed, we've seen Gluttony, we've seen Wrath, we've seen Lust, we've seen Sloth. And I know there's what two, maybe 2 or 3 more Archbishops maybe that we haven't seen yet, potentially down the line.
There are 7 sins. And we do know that ReZero also uses the 2 historical sins, but we don't exactly know what's going on with those.
Okay, gotcha. So
and Pride is empty, yeah.
Yeah, Pride is empty. Interesting. Okay. That's right. Yeah, that's right. There is no Pride. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. What may become of how many who survive and how many may evacuate. Or die rather. Because I expect them that if Reinhardt pulls up, I expect them to try to leave or like backpedal, because they clearly
Pyro asks, rate your Archbishop death likeliness vibes right now.
I think Capella 100% is gonna have to go this season for sure. Unfortunately to say,
You think she's too fucking evil?
I think she's very strong in terms of her capabilities when she's got this much resource. She's got an entire city's worth of resource right now, and she's got the highest body count most likely right now as well in terms of those she has killed, essentially. And I just feel like anybody fighting Reinhard is doomed to die. You know what I mean? I don't see many people surviving Reinhard. Well, then again, now Elsa did. I don't know. Elsa did survive. So I don't know. I think it'll either be Sirius or Capella, one of the two. I think Regulus will 100% maybe make it out this season, maybe. I expect him to. I think Regulus is like a good contrast, Subaru, especially with their feelings towards Emilia. So I would like to see Regulus kind of make it out a little while longer, but I think if anything, it will not be Gluttony. I think killing Gluttony this early would be too sweet for Tepe's writing, just knowing what Rizio is capable of. I think Rem and Crusch's memories will be a long-term plot line, but it will also be one of the most triumphant victories when they do get the brothers. But I do not think Gluttony will die. I think he will be the one to actually get away the most, if anything. Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking, Pyro. Like Capella has regen, and considering that she may have all sorts of monsters across the city, if she's able to transfer her, consciousness or whatever to one and then kind of regen herself from that monster's body from the ground up, then she may get away. You know what I mean? So I think if anything, Sirius has the biggest death flag because I don't see Sirius coming back. But it could be Regulus too. It could be Regulus too, but that's only if my theory comes true. So we shall see. We shall see.
Someone says Subaru should just die because his run is not optimal. And you might be joking. I have no clue. It's hard to tell because people actually say this. You need to watch season 2 again, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Subaru is able to turn an unoptimal run to like the most insane like 1v9 ever. You know what I mean? Like he can pull it off.
Subaru's whole thing is like, I'm not gonna just kill myself anymore.
Yeah. I agree. Like at first, I thought he was saying to kill him because when he told Capella, like, just kill me, you know what I mean? But then she was like, I'm a philanthropist. I would never do that. I want people to love me, or exclamation or quotation marks, love me. So I felt like that was basically Tepe telling us that like he's not gonna die easily this season. If he dies anymore, it won't be easy. But even then, I don't expect him to die anymore at all. Just because of the fact that he willingly wrote in the fact that an Archbishop doesn't want to kill him outright because of her own philosophies and mentality. That to me is willingly saying your main character is not going to die this easy this season.
So someone said, Capella's power is too interesting. That's like if Mahito was killed in Shibuya.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Jordan, what arc was Mahito killed in?
He was killed in Shibuya, right?
Yeah.
With well, technically killed, I guess, is a crazy word. More like absorbed, I guess.
Basically dead.
Basically dead, I guess. But, yeah, okay. he became a ball, but practically dead. I mean, considering we never saw him again in JJK, which is kind of unfortunate, but
Subaru didn't get the sub 5 episode all Archbishop speedrun. He needs to reset.
Yeah. Gay 4 Gorge, JJK selects. Hey, listen, chat, you don't gotta tell me, all right? Me and Otto are sipping fine wine, watching that final league night, baby. It's a beautiful evening.
Jordan and I were the only people that we could confide in with each other about JJK never being good to begin with.
Oh, dude.
Every fucking dog-ass chapter, Jordan and I would be DMing each other, be like, what'd you expect? Like,
yeah, like literally, like, did we really expect anything different? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was the most downwards entertaining roller coaster I've ever experienced to the end. Shout out to what's his name? Maya for not Maya, Eagle for posting the final JJK spread and just being the only thing we had for the first 24 hours of the finale. Truly. That is worse than anything that happened with MHA. That is so egregiously bad.
That's
Jesus
so funny.
Christ. So funny, man. But yeah, Reinhard unsealed on the way. Let's see here. Gates opened, city destruction, and I put equals
Yeah,
matching the TV.
dude.
Um,
As soon as I heard that this episode had the floodgates, I was like, oh, Jordan's gonna be clapping his feet.
dude, I'm so glad you told me about the post credit scene and everything too.
Yeah.
Dude, hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about because now the stakes have just gotten bigger. Not only is it slowly but surely matching the TV, I still think that there's a chance that one more floodgate will be open. I think that one more will be open, but it kind of depends on Reinhardt and Julius, I guess, at the end of the day, because they have the most flexibility. And Otto, really, too. Otto might be able to actually shut a floodgate being compromised down. Actually, you know what, chat. If Otto solos a floodgate and protects it from being open, listen, chat. We might have to have some serious conversations about Otto and put some respect on his name. Holy shit, that would be huge. Because I feel like Otto trying to join in right now would just kind of be like he would technically, in my opinion, I don't know how much Otto could contribute in terms of like I guess Otto could contribute in terms of everybody else regarding Garfield and Wilhelm. I'm just afraid that Otto might not be able to like, you know, he might get caught off guard because Otto doesn't really carry a weapon per se. So like if somebody came out with a sword, I just worried that like he may be like slashed or something like that. But if Otto decides to go and stop a floodgate from being open and he succeeds, I apologize, Pyro. I apologize. I owe you an apologize.
Someone
apology.
asks something. So, fun fact, Jordan, because obviously you didn't know this. That entire Capella speech where she just like talks endlessly for minutes and minutes. In the light novel English translation, they somehow fucked it up so bad that they attributed that to Subaru.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I am dead serious. And they are still giving out copies with that mistranslation to this day.
Oh, God. Dude, translation is like a curse with this series, man. What? It's already bad enough Crunchyroll is like... Crunchyroll. They're gonna go 8-8 with fuck-ups all season at this rate.
They did fix it, but there are still a lot of copies that have that fucked up TL, and a lot of distributors are still distributing it. There's some guy on Twitter, I don't remember who it is, there's some guy on Twitter who has ordered Volume 17 like 10 times, and all 10 times it's been the same fucking mistranslation.
That's terrible, dude. What? They need to just do mass reprints, man, and just redistribute them to the distributors who have those copies. What are they doing? What the hell is going on? What is this, John Wary, bro? Like, what happened? Oh my God, why is ReZero getting JJK'd, bro? What is this nonsense? Oh my God,
Who's
dude.
translating the ReZero light novel? It's Yen Press.
Oh God, bro. Of course.
They still call him the Witch of Envy, the Witch of Jealousy over at Yen Press. Yeah, I don't know what they're cooking with that one. They still call her Patlash instead of Patrochet too.
What? Okay, dude. Yeah, if I was to pay, bro, I'd be on a plane real quick to Yen Press. But that's just me. That's just me.
They also, you don't. Have I told you about the one with Beatrice?
No.
Oh my God, hang on. I don't remember what volume it's in. Let me find it real quick.
Okay, yeah. Go find it. Go find it. Let's see here. Of course. Yeah. So like I was saying, chat. I'm a huge.
In volume 11. You know how sometimes they write it, your throat chokes up because that's the thing that happens when you see something sad. In volume 11, they translate it as Subaru choking Beatrice.
Yo, that's actually a crime. That's actually so bad. Link me the customer support, bro, please.
The customer support.
Link me customer support right now.
That shit's getting printed straight into the shredder, bro.
Dude, that's so bad, man. Oh my God. That like completely misinterprets like not only an entire situation, but for the agenda pushers, an entire relation. Oh God, bro. Oh God. Oh God. That's so bad, dude. They gotta really lock in on translations, man. I feel like for series that are so like text heavy, You can't afford the luxury to like screw up translations. You know what I mean? That's like the whole bread and butter, man. You take away the bread, you're just gonna get butter all over the place, man. And butter all over the place is the equivalent of mistranslations, man. Like, what are we doing? Oh my god. I'm telling you now, chat. If they yo, listen, chat. I need you guys to lock in for the finale for this speech, right? Because I need to know because I'm sure they're gonna probably fuck up something for the speech, 100%. There's no way they don't. There's no it would be so Crunchyroll to fuck up an MLK speech, bro. So like please, I need you guys to lock in and make sure like you guys tell me what's what. Okay, feel free to at me in the server that Wednesday when stuff is going live because I need to know. I need to know, please, because it's very important that I know this speech regarding something I have planned for ReZero at the end of the year. So, yeah, please make sure. MLK, yeah, I think it's gonna be Subaru's little equivalent of the MLK speech. I don't know what to expect. I'm just waffling, chat. I'm just waffling. But
let him waffle, chat.
Yeah, let me waffle, chat. You know, doing a little dance over here. But but yeah, chat. I really liked the first one being open because it basically shows that in terms of phase 1, this phase has failed. The destruction is you can pretty much tell by the scale and how they panned out. You can pretty much tell that like it's pretty much engulfed about a good 25% of the city, which rightfully so. There's 4 of them, so about 25%. Roughly 25%, 26% of damage is sustained at this point. I would like one more to open up just so that it can be like a 50. I feel like 50% of the city taking major damage sounds just about right for the threat at hand and the stakes at hand. But what I really liked, what I absolutely freaking loved this episode was, of course, the new demands. And that being what Capella was like, first. Okay, I mean, let's start with the first 2 actually. Let's really just settle in with the first 2. First off, Capella demanded the Tome of Wisdom, and I was like, dude, I leaned so far forward in my chair because I was like, holy shit, that's an arc. Now, I just heard about the Tome of Wisdom. That was, season 2, and all that good stuff. So it's interesting because, correct me if I'm wrong, but there was no mention of the city having a Tome of Wisdom, right? Am I wrong? Did I forget that?
No, it has not been mentioned.
Okay, so that's very interesting because I thought there was only 2, right, in the world. I thought the first one was Roswell, and the second one was Beatrice, right?
Yeah.
So there's a third one in existence. So how is there a third one? I thought there was only 2.
That's a good question.
Son of a bitch. Roswell said he and Beatrice had the 2 copies of the Tome, and they both burned, but those are copies. Oh, so it's one of the originals. Oh shit. Damn.
Oh shit.
Okay. That's actually interesting. I forgot that's a key point of information.
Bro.
That's a key point of information. Copies. Okay, so one of them is the original. Then is what I can assume. Then one of them should be the original. Okay. So who has it then? I guess Anastasia has it, or Kiritaka has it. I want to assume maybe Anastasia has copies of something like that, or the original of that. That sounds more of what something that she would have, but I could be wrong. There's only 1 Tome of Wisdom, and Ikenда owned it. Okay, so Ikenda owned the 1, and then there were 2 copies of the 1. Is that what I'm getting here, chat? Is that what I'm getting here? There were 2 copies, but Ikenda owned the original one, right? Is that it? Is that the consensus, chat? Yes. Okay, 2 copies were made of Ikenda's. Okay. So they have Ikenda as a Tome of Wisdom. Damn, where'd they get that? Did they grave rob her, bro? Like, where'd the original one go? Okay, bro. Dude, wait, where was the original one? I mean, how did they even get Ikenda's original one? That's kind of... Oh, man. That's in there. Ikenda. I'm sorry, Ikenda. My bad, chat. My bad,
it's
Ikenda.
They're gaslighting you now.
Ikenda. Oh, my God. Ikenda. Oh, my God. I hate you guys. I hate all of you. I'm going to call her... No, never mind. That's gonna be gooning. Never mind. Anyway, listen.
Huh?
No, never mind. Yeah, you didn't hear that. The second point though, and this is oddly an interesting request from chat. Don't question mark me. Don't question mark me, chat.
A lot of people in chat are accusing Al of having the book.
Why would no? Okay, I would like to actually. Okay, what is the theory behind Al having the book? Well, what is that theory? I'm curious to know because I don't know all the ReZero community theories. So please elaborate that in chat if you don't mind, without spoiling. Okay, if it's a spoiler, don't spoil it. But if there's like a safe, theory, by all means, please spoil it. But the second request, bring the spirit. What's the word she used to describe the spirit? Artificial spirit. Bring the artificial spirit to her. Now, at first I thought this might be Beatrice, right? Because who else would it be?
Yeah, should I remind him about the book?
In my head, I'm like, why does she want Beatrice? How does she even know about Beatrice? You know what I mean? Now, granted, of course, the other witches could have, not witches, other archbishops could have told her about Beatrice, but
real quick. Actually, I should get it exactly so I don't say something I shouldn't.
Okay,
this is a cut content thing.
Oh, son of a bitch. Gosh damn it, dude. Because I was like, okay, because at first I thought it was Beatrice, right? But then I was like, wait a minute. Is there another artificial spirit that I just don't know about? Does it have to do with Liliana by chance? Is Liliana like an artificial spirit or something like that? Like, I know, now granted, of course, I know she said that like her family has been doing the roaming thing for generations. But I'm like, is she somebody who just like, is her family like a family of like artificial spirits? And maybe like they create their own, Raph did see. Yeah, I know Raph saw, you know what I mean? I was just wondering if like, if it was somebody else. Because, I just felt like it would have been a little too obvious to be Beatrice. But maybe it is, I like to think Tepe is like not somebody that's always trying to throw like a duck in your face, you know what I mean?
It seems the chat theory about Al is just because he knows things.
Oh. Yeah, chat?
Okay, so talking about the Tome of Wisdom.
Okay.
This is at the very, very, very end of Arc 4. There's a little ending bit.
Okay.
Because when Omega comes out and shit?
Okay, yeah, right.
She notes, Beatrice has parted ways with the Archive of Forbidden Books. Roswell has lost his guiding light, but that young man pulled something from the embers.
Wait. So oh. Wait, that's actually... Oh, God. That was cut from the anime too, huh?
Yes.
Oh, my fucking... Gosh damn it, dude. So he still has... Wait, so when we say Roswell had pulled something from the embers, right? We're not talking about the embers from...
It says that young man has pulled something out, not specifically Roswell.
Oh, that young man. But we don't know who the young man is, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. But we don't know who the young man is. But we should assume that it's somebody that brought it to where Anastasia is, right? Or at least the city is.
So it seems, yeah.
That's interesting. Like, bro, I don't understand. Why did they cut this stuff, bro? This is stuff that matters, my guy. Like, dude. I would have had so much more to... Oh, my God, bro. This stuff makes me so frustrated, bro. Because I'm like, this is something I could have kept in mind and would have hit like crack today. You know what I mean? Because I would have been like, oh my God, they brought up the fact that somebody brought up the Tome of Wisdom again after somebody apparently pulled it out. Like, what? Why did they cut this stuff, bro? Jesus Christ. Almighty. It was Jordan. Yeah, it was me, guys. My bad. I kind of got nosy, you know what I mean? By the way, Jordan, Puck, and Beatrice are both artificial spirits. That is true.
Yeah.
I assume, but see, Puck isn't around right now, right? He needs like a catalyst to be brought back, right?
Yeah, he's sleeping.
And that's why the whole negotiations were going on with Kiwitaka. But I'm like who could, like, okay, so at the end of my list, I want to imagine that it's not Puck. I want to imagine it's not Puck. I want to imagine that it's either Beatrice or there's something going on with Liliana. Because here's the thing. She said that, but then again, though, here's the thing, right? She said that the third option here, of course, was to not interfere with Emilia and Regulus, right? Which makes me think that it would apply to herself, that she has no reason to go to Emilia and ask for Puck. It seems kind of random in that sense, especially when they haven't even met yet, and Puck didn't come out during the fight. If Puck had came out during the fight against Sirius, sure, there's grounds there. But Beatrice is the only one that has made herself known. And not only that, but Beatrice is also somebody that saved a lot of people during the initial scrimmage with Sirius. So if anything, Beatrice has the most oomph right now. But I'm just wondering if there is something we don't know about somebody else here. Is something happening? Could it be of Liliana by chance? You know what I mean? Does Liliana have some agency? Because she mentioned the word, she said, bring me the artificial spirit that's been chilling in the city, right? So it could either be Beatrice, because Beatrice technically has been chilling asleep. She's on D&D right now. Or it could be Liliana, because she's been roaming, but wherever she roams, she kind of chills there for a while. You know what I mean? And she was in the city. But I don't know. I don't know all of Liliana's origin yet. I want to assume that there's more to Liliana's story because of the fact that she's included in the ED and she's been this new character this season, one of the first many new ones this season. So I want to imagine there's more to her character. Or it could be a new great spirit that I just don't know.
Shut up, Vio. Jesus Christ.
But I have no clue. But I really, really like these demands because now the situation has gone from critical to dire. There is no more room for failure because from this point on, it's pretty much do or die, especially with the fact that there are more demands. And I sincerely doubt Capella will be lenient with these demands. Obviously, the best choice of action will be just to rid of her ASAP, which is why I think Reinhard, if anything, will go deal with her first, especially if he's heard the announcements. He heard the announcement. He knows that she's located at where Emilia device is, and at that point, he knows where to go. But we'll see. You know what I mean? And of course, what will become of Crusch and Subaru? Again, like I mentioned earlier, this whole thing with the blood, I have no idea what to expect. I want to imagine that Subaru will have some resistance to it, considering the fact that he has his own factor. I don't know how well a factor and another fact, well, not a factor, but rather, I don't know, how much a witch's blood having an Archbishop's blood affecting another person with a factor, how much impact will that have on somebody? You know what I mean? I don't know if Subaru's body will have some resistance to it. I don't know if he can end up using it to regenerate his leg, considering that she can regenerate. That would be sick. Because that dude needs a leg. He's got no leg, bro. So, Subaru desperately needs it right now. He needs blood as a curse. That is true. So, I'm wondering, can we have a, blood turn to a blessing type, or curse turn to a blessing type thing? I think that'd be a nice little twist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we'll see. You know what I mean? Subaru's down bad right now. Subaru and Crusch are both down. And I don't know how Subaru makes a comeback without a leg. You know what I mean? He's going to be crawling all over the place. He's a liability without a leg. You know what I mean?
Subaru unlocks hidden demonic third leg.
Oh, God, bro. He's going to get a wheelchair for the rest of the series. Okay.
Let me guess.
But he's better off just alt F4ing at that point. Let's see here. Unseen leg unlock. Okay, that would be kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. If he, concentrated that unseen ability into a permanent leg, but I feel like that would just make him.
It sounds exactly like the Black Whip arm shit.
Oh my god, dude, that was such a good theory too, man. Fuck. Oh my god, dude. What could have been versus what we got, dude. Oh my Jesus Christ, dude. Subaru uses invisible providence. That would be kind of cool, but we'll see. I don't know what to expect. The episode ended off on a pretty crazy note. And my thing is also, why doesn't Emilia run? Is that an option? Could she not just hop out the window and go help? Or is she under some type of ability that I just don't know about?
She's just not that
chilling,
pressed.
I guess. Okay. Sure.
And plus,
sure.
I guess in this situation, not only does she not really react super strongly, in a bad way. I mean, she doesn't really jump to conclusions very often. But also, I guess in this situation, what good would it do for her?
That is a good point. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, because I guess without knowing the full extent of the situation, she may end up making a mistake. And technically, it is the right thing because Regulus would just go in
Yeah.
one punch right back into the room, and God knows how violent that dude could be when he's pissed off. We know, we've seen it.
Yeah.
But it's just like, man, like, no sense of, like, she's just like, I don't know, it feels oddly more cooperative for
really
her to be
confused.
like kind of chilling, and she's not even under the effect of wrath. You know what I mean? Like wrath, once everybody got under her ability, I understand, right? But she's just, it's a little calm to be woken up naked, then declared somebody else's wife. Your crew is fighting. She remembered her memories from the last episode that she was in. So it's not like she forgot that she was fighting for her dear life and that the witches are attacking the city. But it was just a little unusually calm. There's no sense of urgency. Like if she were to try to leave and then Regulus was like, I know, son, and do this little speech, and all that good stuff, then sure, I get it at that point, right? I would simmer down too, being intimidated by Regulus. But it's like, it's just, I don't know. She's a little nonchalant, but we'll see. We'll see.
Regulus just has no aura. It's true.
She doesn't even know he's an Archbishop. That is true.
I mean,
that is true.
I mean,
but
he does tell her, doesn't he? Am I misremembering?
Let me go back. I had the episode open right now.
Yeah, I can't open, otherwise I got copyright striked.
No, you're good. No, yeah. All he says is that his name is Regulus Cornelius. I'm your dear husband. He doesn't say anything about being an Archbishop.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is a good point. But still though, you know what I mean? It's just the fact that, like, you don't think woken up being naked and then being declared somebody else's wife and then seeing another girl being declared as a 3-digit number is not a little concerning? You know what I mean? Just like, a little concerning. I'm just saying, chat. I'm just saying. That's just me though. I would be like, yo, like, where are my clothes at? Who are you? How did I get here? And where my peeps at? But, I digress.
So
she needs her clothes first, chill on her. Did she not have her clothes at the end of the episode?
No.
She didn't? In the post credit?
The post credit? I don't remember.
Hold on. Let me go back. Oh, you're right. She's still, bro. Somebody give her Jesus. All right, never mind, bro. Never mind.
That's where they're going, man.
Never mind. Case closed, man. Never mind. You're right. You're right. She's still naked in the post credit.
I'm probably not gonna stream for too much longer because I have shit I want to do.
Yeah.
So I guess I just want to ask, has this episode changed what you expect for the rest of the core, and I guess the rest of the arc?
Oh, probably not. Unfortunately, this. Wait. No, content-wise, yes. I'm thinking like presentation-wise. Presentation-wise, no. I think that ReZero is going to be a combination of can we get a good competent episode director and a good storyboarder? Because I think the key A's are going to be strong the entire time. As far as content-wise, hell yes. Because I don't know what to expect. I think we've turned for the worst case scenarios now to begin popping off. I don't know who's going to survive. I think Crusch is in trouble. I think Kiritaka's in trouble. Anastasia is making a point to get some stuff done, but I don't know how much danger she will be in. I think one of the brothers could potentially die, maybe if they're, the Mimi siblings. One of them may get capped. For all I know they have trisection, but for all I know, if there might be a threshold limit on trisection, or maybe they all miraculously will survive. A happy ending for Garfield's arc and all that good stuff. I think that it's going to be some tough stuff coming from Wilhelm and Reinhard, especially with the wife of Wilhelm being back, Theresia, you know what I mean? And I think that there'll definitely be some more damage to the city, especially with Reinhardt probably having to cut loose, especially with another Watergate potentially being opened up. But I definitely think that for sure we are about to enter a point of very, very tough, dire, permanent consequences for the rest of the arc. 100%. For the better, though. For the better. For the sake of this arc's consistency, 100% a good thing. So, yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to add the Capella real quick, I guess.
Oh, yeah. We
got Capella.
Good shit, Caper. That's what I like to see, man. That's what I like to see.
He's calling you a good boy.
Yeah, man. You did good, Caper. I hope you find $5 tomorrow on the ground. That's from Bubba's wallet. Oh my, wait, they actually cooked. Yo, they actually cooked. That's actually gas. Wow. The little... Dude, that's actually sick. Yeah, I want to
Can't
be in the
believe you
chair
guys
next week.
actually added Capella, man.
I want to be in the chair next week. Can I be in the chair next
You're
week,
at your
chat?
desk, man.
No, I want to be in the chair next week, man.
You have a
Definitely
whole
the chair.
desk and you want more? Holy shit, dude.
I'm greedy, man. I'm greedy. Come on, Caper. Caper, I need you to make a render version of Barney in a chair, please. For next week, please. Please, Caper, please. I will donate to your cause if I need to. My arm and a leg if I have to.
Caper
Give
was
me a
like,
Barney render.
Caper was
the
like,
chair.
I'll be back in 10 minutes with the chair. It's been like an
An
hour.
Oh, good. Hey, Caper, listen. I get it, man. You can't rush a masterpiece, man. You can't rush a masterpiece. Good
We're putting
work.
Heiko in the chair next week. Next week we're gonna have some tight competition for the chair. Donate by buying stickers. True, buy
True.
stickers.
True. I actually think I can do that actually very soon, to be
You
honest.
see that
now I
sticker
think
on the
about it.
back of the laptop, dude? That could be yours.
You know, I will get that. I'm gonna definitely get that sticker. The graph
Good,
filled one.
good.
I can use it and take with me to class, actually.
Good.
But yeah, chat. I'm done taking up your time, chat. We'll be back next week.
Yeah, sorry
time,
to
same
cut it off
place.
early. I just got fucking shit to do, man.
Oh, no, dude, same, man. I'm like running behind schedule, actually, for me. I got like something to prepare for like 2 weeks in advance. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. All right, chat. That's it from me, man. I will see you guys next week. I appreciate you coming out. Episode 6, man. We're winding down. Final three. Final three.
It's hard to
I'll
believe,
see
man.
you, man.
Only 3
Yeah, I
weeks
know,
left.
right? Yep. Wrapping it into November. All that good stuff.
Yep.
All right, chat. All right, also. Catch you, man.
Bye, Jordan, in quotes.
Oh, brother. Later, guys.
We can finally have an adult conversation, Jesus. Well, chat, I don't really think we have much else to talk about. I don't recall a flood. Yeah, man, the light novel is a lot different than the web novel. I'm pretty sure the flood still happens, though. Even in the web novel. We're probably not gonna have a novel section today. Don't really have the time. Thanks everyone for coming out, though. I hope you guys had fun. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed already. You can join the Discord. We talk about all kinds of shit, but there's a very active ReZero section. You can become a YouTube member. You get behind the scenes stuff. You get a little badge. You get videos early. All kinds of stuff. For someone who's new to the series, is it better to read the novel or the light novel? Because the light novel has all the translation issues. It's a nuanced question. The light novel is... I would read light novel 1 through 5 at least. And then swap to web novel. Yeah, thanks for coming out. You can get the fun little Garofio sticker you can put on your water bottle. Everyone will have a big smile on their face. Everyone loves it. Everyone is saying this.